What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Bitcoin today. It is the 8th day of September, and here we are at about $112,000, just below there. 3 hours, 22 minutes left in the day. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, all right? Bitcoin, on these liquidations over the past 30 days now, if we look at this on a 30-day time frame, the shorts are outweighing the longs by a dramatic amount, right? We've got almost $20 billion in shorts piled on, almost $10 billion in longs. It's like a 2-to-1 ratio, which is crazy, right? Because for a good bit of time there, the shorts were outweighing the longs 6-to-1. Right? We haven't really gone anywhere. We're in the same areas now that we were before when the shorts were basically at the same level, but the longs were greatly diminished compared to what they are now. Now we have about 10 billion. At one point, we had like 4 billion. Even less than that in longs down here, right? People have been piling on the longs, and while the shorts absolutely do outweigh the longs, and there's a short squeeze reckoning coming any day now, any week now. The longs over the past week, which again, I'll remind you, over this past week, we haven't gone anywhere. We haven't done anything. We technically, with today's movement, have formed a lower high, right? We haven't done anything impressive at all. If anything, what we're doing here is we're finding resistance at prior support areas, right? Prior support here, prior support there, prior resistance there, prior resistance over in this area. We can't close above this closing high. We are finding resistance in prior significant areas. It's not a good thing. It's not a good thing at all. Yet we are layering on the longs hard, right? People are eager. And this is something that I was saying the other day. I'm going to get my face real big here for a second. This is something I was saying the other day. We're in a very polarized kind of environment for Bitcoin right now. It's not so much that people are saying, oh, the price is going to go up. Oh, the price is going to go down. It's not that. There's that. There's always that, right? But there's always that. What's happening right now that's different than that is that people are very polarized because they're saying we're either the bull market is either over, we're in the beginning of the bear market, it's about to commence. You're wrong if you're a bull, if you think that we're going higher. This is clearly a double top and we're going lower. It's the beginning of the bear market. See you in 2026 or 2027. People are saying that. And then you have people to the bullish effect who believe that any kind of movement up is going to indicate that the bears are wrong, that we are still in a bull market. And I very much do believe that we are in a bull market, but the purpose that I'm saying here, or the purpose of what I'm trying to say here, is that it's very polarized, and people are so on edge on validating that their perspective is right on the bull market being alive or the bear market being alive, that a 2% move to the upside or a 2% move to the downside, people start screaming from the mountaintops that they were right. It's the bear market. They were right. It's the bull market, and we're making these insignificant moves. We're in the bull market. There's zero doubt in my mind that we are still in the bull market, you guys. But there's also zero doubt in my mind, even at the top of this candle here, that we are in a downtrend, that we are moving lower, that we have not found our low yet, right? And a lot of people, again, being in this polarized environment, you hear a lot of bulls coming out today. They're so loud. The bears are so quiet. When just 3 days ago, we were in the same area. The bears were so loud. The bulls were so quiet. We're just not doing anything either way. We're messing people up. We're psyching people out. And I think once we finally get a lower low here, at that point, because of how polarized this environment is, you're going to have a lot of people who believe it's a bull market here who capitulate. And they're like, oh my God, the bears are right. Maybe this is a bear market. And really, that's insignificant. We're talking about a move. We're at 112K right now. We're talking about a move maybe down to 104K. To clear out all these longs, it's like at 106K, 106, 104K. That's really not that significant of a drop from here, but significant enough because of how polarized and how emotional of the environment we're in right now. People will, I think, capitulate more, and you'll have people going short or closing their longs out down at the lows, which every time that happens, that's the low, and that's whenever we move up. We're probably going to have a lot of negative news come out, and that's why also one of my most recent videos talking about crypto was talking about, be prepared for the news, be prepared emotionally and psychologically for the negative impact on your emotions and on the I don't know, on your psychology that this is going to have, right? That the negative news is going to have whenever it comes out over the coming week. I very much do believe that over this next 8 to 9 days, maybe even less than that, we are going to see some negative news, some negative headlines, and it's going to come out at the lows. It's going to be very scary. It's going to seem very scary, but really, if you just buy into it, you buy into that fear, I think it's going to, we'll come out with sunshine and rainbows on the other side. But let's talk about the TA. Let's do some TA. I feel like I'm getting all tongue-tied here. I did not get good sleep, man. It's hard to get good sleep. It's really not if you live by yourself, but if you have 2 young children, it is very hard to get sleep from a high to a low, especially one that likes to do karate in their sleep. High to low here, 886, 786 area for resistance. Looking at this on the 1 hour time frame. I mean, here you moved up at a pretty nice pace. I think that you are going to come down. Obviously, I'm not wooed by this at all. I very much do believe that we have lower to go. If we're, come on now. Do we not have any indicators? We don't have any indicators. I don't know how that happened. Let's pull those up here. There we go. RSI does look pretty bullish. I'm not gonna lie. The RSI does look bullish here. This might be an area to bounce, but again, don't be wooed. I don't care if we move up higher. I don't even care if we take out 114K, guys. I'm not wooed. We'll probably get a higher high, maybe like in correspondence to this, closing above that high there, stop somewhere around here, double top, and then come down. If not, maybe we're just coming down now. But with the way the RSI looks here, it to me looks like this would be an area to bounce, not an area to break through. But soon enough, I think we will break through. And if we do keep breaking through, if we close this 1 hour or any 1 hour below like 111.5K, I would think we are breaking through and going lower. The stochastics look bearish. That's for damn sure. They absolutely do. But you're at an area to bounce as well. The MACD just crossed red, which could imply some bearishness as well. But if this 1 hour, I don't know, 16 minutes left, I guess it probably will close red. I don't know. Maybe we break through here. I wouldn't be surprised if we just kept going down, right? Ultimately, I very much do believe that Bitcoin has lower prices to go. I'm under the perspective that we're in a bull market. A move down from here at 112K, if we move down to 104 or 102K, that's not going to persuade me into thinking that the bull market's over. But I very much do believe that we're going to see something like that. Maybe 106K, 104K, something like that. And then we're going to come up. And again, I keep talking about that because I don't want people, I feel like in these polarized environments, what typically is just an insignificant move, moving up, moving down, whatever, who cares? That happens in a bull market. You're going to move down, you're going to move up, you're going to move down, you're going to move up. But in moments like this, where we're questioning the very validity of the bull market still being intact, any kind of insignificant movement to the downside validates the bears. Any kind of insignificant move to the upside, the bulls feel validated. It's important to just kind of step back and be like, hey, we're in a downtrend. We're still in the bull market. It doesn't matter if we go lower, right? It's probably just a better opportunity to buy, if anything. But anyways, looking at the 4 hour time frame here, rejecting the overbought zone, that's not a good look on the 4 hour. Maybe we do push lower. Maybe we don't bounce here. I kind of want to take that back. I don't know if we do bounce here. I think that we do just keep moving lower. And if we do bounce here, it's not going to be significant. We're going to go, to like 113K, 114K at the most. It's not going to be significant at all. We're at 112K now. Or at the very least, just something that's barely above this, 112.5K. The stochastics are coming down, crossing down here. 3 hours, 15 minutes left in this 4 hour candle. MACD is not impressive. I'm not impressed at all, right? You finally got above the zero. You didn't do anything with it. You've just been neutral and moving sideways and being boring. You're trying to push higher here, and you're getting no volume at all, or very low amount of volume. Like you're getting above average volume here, technically over the last two candles on the green side, but you didn't do anything with it. You have a lower high. You didn't break out at all. So I think we're going lower, undeniably. I absolutely believe that we're going lower. If anybody was wooed by today, it's okay, but again, just understand we're in that very kind of polarized environment where people get wooed by the smallest moves, and it's okay. Just don't make any financial decisions off that, and certainly don't panic if and when we take out this low. I very much do think we'll take out this low. We'll see 105.6K to 103.6K, somewhere in that zone. Find support there. Dilly-dally, whatever, come back up. It'll be the 16th or 17th. I would bet going into the week of the FOMC meeting, which we have on the 16th and the 17th, we're going to have a lot of negative headlines for crypto, and it's going to seem like the end of the bull market. It's going to seem like the end of the world. We won't have moved down that much. It's going to be insignificant. And then after the Fed cuts rates, we're going to sing Kumbaya. It's going to be sunshine and rainbows. The rest of this year is going to be dramatically bullish, and Bitcoin's going, probably well above 200K by the end of the year, but I really think the next target area to consider is that 160 to 200K area. 160, probably right around 180K. Anyways, I got nothing else for you guys. A little bit lower. It's the same plan as it's been for a while now. I don't know what it is, man, but some of these haters, some of these trolls, they like to say that I can't make up my mind, that I've been very... that somebody said the only thing more volatile than Bitcoin is your price predictions, and it's like I don't get it, man, because this is my price predictions. You guys ready? You can fact check it. You can literally go back. I don't delete any of my videos. I haven't deleted it unless it's like muted for some reason, or if I had some wrong information on there. But then I'll make a video saying, hey, I took this video down because I didn't want to promote a project that I thought was legit, but it was actually not legit. We've had to do that before, but it doesn't happen often. It's very rare. But other than those instances, I don't delete videos at all. But to the people who think that I'm flip-flopping, I don't know where they're getting that from, because here, literally at the top, we were bearish, right? Here, I was bullish, right, at about 113.1K. We were bullish up here as well, and then once it came down, we were down at about 112. I remember it was like 112 something, like probably right here. We were bearish, okay? Might have even been at the top of this candle. I thought it was 112 something, but so I flipped bearish, bullish, bearish here, and we have not flipped bullish since. right? Momentarily down here, we even called for the move up to about 113 to 114K. We even called, I think it was 111 to 113K if I remember specifically, but we adjusted for 114K as a possibility. But all the while saying that, yeah, but we're still going to go down, right? We've been bearish since here. So for anybody who thinks that that's volatile or that's hard to keep up with, you might want to invest in like Forex or something like that, something that's a lot more stable. Because if that's volatile to you, I don't know, man. I swapped. That's August 13th. It's September 8th now. If switching the directional heading correct one time, correct another time, but only momentarily, and then incorrect, and then switching it back to the correct side, if that those three shifts, and then even calling this move up while still calling for the overall price to still go lower, if that's too much for you, you're in the wrong markets, man. I mean, this isn't even that volatile for crypto, honestly. So special shout out to the haters or the trolls who I don't know, man. I don't know what they're trying to do. They're just trying to show their lack of comprehensive capabilities, I guess. That's what it is. But I hope it's clear to a lot of you, right? I feel like I'm not being cryptic in my words. I feel like I'm being very obvious. If I'm not saying it right, I don't know how else to say it, right? I know what I'm trying to say. I just don't know how to say it. But what I am trying to say, I hope it's very clear, is that we have lower to go. If we go higher, not saying that we do go higher, I don't think we go higher from here anymore. You know, for a second there earlier, this video on the 1 hour is making me think that we could go higher, but looking at the 4 hour, I'm thinking we go lower still. Regardless, if we do go higher, we could go up to 114K. I still wouldn't be bullish, right? Not until we're up above this high would I be bullish. We're still bearish to about 106 to 102,000 dollars. I hope that's abundantly clear, right? And if three directional shifts in a month is too much for you to handle, man, you should probably not be invested in crypto. That's all I got to say. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all. Take care. Bye bye.